It's your time, it's his time, it's Dan's time, man's time to shine. Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Another video, another reaction, another day, another video. Anyways, let's get straight to the vid. I've been seeing a lot of interesting vids on my timeline, and I'm just trying to get these reactions out the way as much as possible. I still have the Other Side of Bam YouTube channel. I know I haven't really been posting on there, for the simple fact that's literally the other side of Bam. You know, I'm not just gonna post rant. I'm just gonna, I gotta get something together for y'all. But anyways, we be every day on this channel. So if you're new, welcome. If you've been here, I appreciate it. Let's get it, man. Come on. This video is titled "We're Not Mother and Son, We're in Love," and I guess it's titled that because of the age gap difference. I just reacted to a video with the age gap, and then this one popped up next. So I had, I said let's react to both. Come on.
8-year-old Rachel.
48-year-old
She fell in love with 25-year-old Alex.
It felt like it was
Kindred spirits.
25-year-old Alex.
48 and 25.
Kindred spirits.
However, this couple caused quite a stir when they revealed they were dating.
The first video that we ever posted, we're talking about tips for dating a cougar. Within a day, I think it was at like 300,000 views.
And this age gap relationship not only shook their followers on social media.
We found this out from TikTok. People say that we look alike. We've had sometimes people mistake us for mother and son or like brother and sister.
But also,
That's actually insane because the title got me at first. I said, "There's no way, there's no way that's the case. There's no way." Get you one.
also their own families.
my oldest son Ben was not as accepting as my youngest
It's the
son.
moment of truth.
I found out, through my friend who texted me, and I didn't know what was going on. I was really confused. And I'm like, Mom, you're putting this out in public. You're a teacher.
Should I wear like a
Wait, hold
dress
on.
or
Yes.
you want a
Dress
dress?
is black, white,
What
red,
about-
and shorter. The shorter the better.
Make your butt look so beautiful. I'm Rachel, and this is my boyfriend Alex, who's 23 years younger than me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not one to judge, bro, but 23 years is insane, bro. 23. I'm not even 23 years old. Their age gap is older than me. Like, bro, their age gap is literally older than me. And if they happy, hey, bro, nothing but love and positivity. I hope that goes to you guys. But their age gap is older than me, bro. That's insane. Their age gap is older than a lot of y'all, too. Or exactly y'all age.
Want to eat?
Yes,
Breakfast?
I'm ready.
He must act
All right,
older than
breakfast time.
25, though. He older than me, too.
So
So
this is one of the best things about our relationship, Rachel can definitely attest to, is that we help each other as a couple, like sometimes I'll cook,
Yeah.
sometimes she'll cook,
That's true.
sometimes I'll clean, or
I
she'll
never
clean,
had that
vice
before.
versa.
It's nice.
We've been dating for almost 2 years now, since December of 2020, and God, it feels longer than that because we've gone through so much.
I was newly divorced, and a friend of mine convinced me to get on a dating app where I met Alex. I was very hesitant because he looked young to speak to him.
So initially, I didn't think anything of it. I was actually excited about the opportunity to be with a woman who was much older than me.
I'm gonna be honest. Right now, off rip, getting out of a divorce, I wonder how long it was for her friend to convince her to get on the dating app. But I'm gonna be so honest, bro. It's a lot. Because at 25, he might not, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna talk about that later more in the vid. But I'm pretty sure he don't have kids. And she's 48 she said an older son wasn't as accepting as a younger son. She has 2 kids. Meaning that I guarantee you, she's probably not trying to have another kid. She's 48 years old too, at that. So with that being said, that mean bro never gonna, like, her kids is fairly grown. So it's not like it's different if she was younger, he was around the same, maybe the age gap was like maybe 4 or 5 years, but her kids were still like really young. Then he could kind of be there, be around and stuff. But I mean, even then, but he'll never, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say though. He pretty much ain't gonna experience fatherhood. Them kids is grown. You know what I mean?
When we asked each other's age, he said he was 23, and I was like, oh no, he is way too young. I was like, no. But we'd already started talking, and we continued talking, and it just felt so natural and easy, and so it just kind of snowballed into what it became.
There really is no difference in this relationship from a quote-unquote normal one, besides the fact that she happens to be older than me. And there's plenty of men that date much younger women, and like I said, no one bats an eye to it, but God forbid a older woman be with a younger man and be happy.
So I...
Wait, what? What did he just say?
Younger woman, and like I said, no one bats older than me. And there's plenty of men that date much younger women, and like I said, no one bats an eye to it, but...
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They call those type of dudes predators. Like, why are you at that? They do bat an eye to it, and then other guys like that's just my preference. I want a younger girl who can give me kids. They do bat an eye to it, bro. Women don't. Hey, I never. A girl can do it and not. I don't know. I don't know, man. That shit is. This is very. If y'all happy though, y'all happy. You know what I'm saying?
God forbid a older woman be with a younger man and be happy.
So I had done TikTok before.
A year or two.
And I'd stopped doing it after my divorce and everything.
And she forced us to
I
do
did
it.
not-
That's what happened.
I
was hesitant.
Yeah.
She created the monster.
I did.
This was the first video that we ever posted. We had 0 followers, and it was a quick little, like, 15-second video talking about tips for dating a cougar. Within a day, I think it was at, like, 300,000
Yeah.
views. It was definitely a way crazier situation
older
for
women
Rachel
and
because
younger men are a
she
perfect
was
match.
a high school teacher, and all her students found out about it, and they were all
They found
tagging
mine.
each other in it and freaking out, like, oh my god, it's Miss
Yeah.
Allen. And
And commenting all
like
over.
crazy. But then Rachel had the situation at school, and she was like, we need to delete this video.
Their biggest concern was that the parents and everybody thought he was one of my students. I was like, no. Like, no, he's not a student here.
So this is our TikTok
He
account.
25,
We're
he
at
well out of school,
71,000
probably.
followers right now, and we've had a few, big videos. This was our biggest one at 6.5 million. And, the comments or whatever is really funny, Mommy, is that you? She's not old, she's vintage. Bro's dating his sister's mom. So cool for the dating, but the lady is trying too hard not to look her age. I mean, she's wearing what 14-year-olds wear nowadays.
That's another thing right there I was getting ready to say. Granted, if you happy, you happy. But that's another thing. When you date, and when you see it, when you date, you see it all the time. I'm trying my best not to say it's the wrong thing, but I don't care anymore. Like, you're going to try to look the part. Like, you're going to secretly try to match your partner's age. If it's like 2 years, shit is what it is. But 23 years apart... I mean, I respect him because his family probably wasn't going for it, and he still probably did it. I respect it because he stood on. And this is coming from me. I respect him because I respect what he did because I don't like it, but it's not who. Does he care that I don't like it? He don't care what I have to say, but I respect it because you probably have people who are, especially people in your family, who weren't going for it. But you stood on your 10 toes and you still did what you felt was right. You didn't let the outsiders indicate or tell you, get in your ear, get in your head, and make you, you know what I mean? You stuck by and did what you had to do, or you felt that you had to do. So with that being said, I respect it.
One thing that's
Yeah.
interesting, and we found this out from TikTok, people say that we
Look alike.
look alike. We've had sometimes people mistake us for mother and son, or like brother and sister. We belong to this gym, and the guy who worked at the front desk was like, mother and son. I can already tell.
I can see it.
Yeah, I
y'all
can
look
see it.
just alike. And I was like...
And we just kind of laughed it off, and I think after about 2 weeks
I would
of us
never
coming
do
in,
this
started
stuff.
slowly-
He
I'm
started to
sorry.
realize we were not really mother and son. I have 2 sons, Ben, who is 23, and Joel, who is 19.
That's what I'm saying. Her son is literally 2 years young. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I would never do no... But he could act... Because that's the thing. Hey, yo, younger... You being younger than your... You could be 20... Let's say you're 27. And let's say the girl's 27. And he's 25, about to be 26. If she just looks out, he younger than me. That's her loss, because you never know who really holds themselves, who's older in the head. You never know that. You might be the child of this one, but you don't even know that. You get what I'm saying? But 23 years younger, I'm not gonna lie. Like me personally, I'm not doing that. This is a reaction channel, so I'm giving my opinion. It's not judging. It's not trying to. It's not trying to talk about something in a hateful way. I'm just not doing it personally. I just can't do that. That's insane. I want to have I want to have kids. I want somebody. She could be older than me, but not 23 years.
When my boys found out,
Oh,
my
man.
youngest is very kind of like Alex. Actually, he reminds me a lot of Alex. Very kind of
Just disclaimer,
carefree.
when we were in Austin, she said, "You remind me of my JoJo."
Yeah,
her
my
son."
Joel.
And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, great."
My oldest son, Ben, however, it was not as accepting as my youngest son. It's still a work in progress. Ben is actually coming this weekend. I'm hoping that him and Alex can bond a little more and get to know each other better. I feel like
It's
would.
the moment of truth.
My name is Ben. I'm 22, and Rachel is my mom.
I thought
So
you
the way
said
that I found
23.
out about Alex was originally one of my friends from high school actually sent me a text, and it had a TikTok in it, and they were like, I'm so sorry. I was really, really upset. Everybody's gonna know, like everybody's going to just be trashing on my mom and my family, and so I was really upset at her for not only doing this with Alex, but making it public so that everybody can see. Because the video went viral. So I was
Why
really
did she why though? Why did you do that? All you did was give him opportunity. You can do what you want. It's up to you. But now you gave them an opportunity to damage something and comment and this, that, and third. Maybe you didn't phase it. Maybe y'all are content creators and y'all feed off of that. Maybe y'all fed off of it. But still, why do that? Why make it so public? Don't gotta be private, but don't gotta be public. It don't gotta be a secret, but don't gotta be public. Y'all know what I meant.
What's up, man? How was the drive?
It was all right.
So, what did you think when you first found out about Alex? What was one of your reactions?
Originally I was obviously really upset because I found out, through my friend who texted me, and I didn't know what was going on. I was really confused. I just saw the TikTok, it was something about, dating a cougar, stuff like that. And I'm like, Mom, you're putting this out in public. You're a teacher. Every kid has TikTok. Everybody's going to see this.
So it was more about the TikTok issue, or was it more about the fact that I was dating a guy that was a lot younger?
Definitely both, especially considering your principal had to make sure that it wasn't a student going there. So,
Yeah.
obviously that was somewhat of an issue as well. He's just a
So
couple
you
years
feel-
older than me.
You feel protective over me.
Yeah, I definitely do still feel protective over you, as my mom.
Well, good.
Yeah, but I kind of understand a bit more that, you shouldn't care as much about what other people think. And so I can kind of understand a little bit more, but obviously I'm still going to be protective over you.
Right.
So.
I completely understand where Ben was coming from when he reacted that way.
My man found out through a TikTok that his mom was dating somebody his age. Around his age. That's how he found out. He had every right to be upset. Is it his business? I guess not. But he had every right to be upset for the simple fact, Mom, your man is my age, around my age. Me, I probably done hooped with him at 24-hour fitness. I probably had class with him when we was little kids. I didn't know what school he went to. If we open the yearbook, it's probably me and him in the same in a lunchroom together or something. He's probably just a grade or two ahead of me. You know what I mean? He had every right to be upset. It's not his business, I guess, but people, it is what it is. That's what happens, man. You could date somebody older than you. Should I do? I'm doing that. But I don't know, man. 23 years is crazy, though. 2 years, cool. 3 years, cool. But 23 is crazy.
To the first TikTok we
Yeah,
posted because
yeah.
you're his mother, and it is a unconventional thing that we're doing.
know.
So
Well,
I'm sure you get the thoughts that she's maybe your like sugar mama
Yeah,
or something like that. Is like definitely not. The high school teacher
I
does
know,
not make
right,
enough to be a
right.
sugar
He
mama.
must not want kids. He must not want kids.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we've gotten as far as we've gotten. You know, I mean, we've come a long way from where we originally started, and I mean, things might still be a little bit weird, but I mean, you know, I like you.
You could tell that he probably his mindset is older, because that's kind of how I look at myself. My mindset in the head is older than 22. You know what I mean? And I don't gotta say why. Like the track sheet speaks for itself. He probably is older in the head than 25, but it's not even just that. Sometimes when the age gap is that big, you might not be able to have kids. You might not be able to do this, that, and it's just certain things, bro, that play into that factor. That's gonna be like, nah. It's very understandable for people to be weirded out, like when you're dating somebody 23 years older than you.
And I mean,
likewise, of course.
yeah, I mean, I just,
you.
it's gotten definitely a lot better than it initially was at first.
I was pleasantly surprised, and it seems like he's really coming around to it. He seems like, he's much more open to hanging and spending time around me than, the first time we met, when he didn't even, want to have lunch and sit down with me. Let bygones be bygones, as they say. Yeah.
New beginnings, yep. Cheers. There are new things in the future for us. I don't know what it holds, but I know that I'm happy and excited to continue this life with
On our
my
little
baby.
journey.
Yeah.
Yes.
And man, if
we've
they
gone
happy.
through more together and come out on the other side.
Hey man, if they happy, man. If y'all like this video, y'all know what to do. Get at me on the next reaction, man. Bam time, I'm out.